contest is the steel cage match to unify the Tag Team Championship. Victory is attained by either pinfall or by both men of one team going over the top. Introducing first, representing the Alliance and accompanied by Stacy Keebler at a combined weight of 556 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the Dudley Boyz.
This is a unification matchup to unify the WCW and WWF Tag Team titles.
From Akron, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 441 pounds, the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boyz.
A huge night for the Hardys returning to their home state. Their father, a postman down there in Cameron, North Carolina, here to watch this event.
Oh, he's a post guy? I have nothing bad to say about him.
This match can be won by pinfall or by both members of one team escaping over the top of the cage all the way to the floor.
But here we go. The Dudleys, the only team in history to hold the WWF, ECW, and WCW Tag Team Championships against the Hardys, one-time WCW Tag Team Champions, five-time WWF Tag Team Champions. The titles get unified now.
These two teams have met many times, but never in a cage match, and certainly never in a situation that where the stakes are this high.
Think of all the great WCW Tag Team Champions, the Andersons, the Road Warriors, the Steiners, Flair and Valentine. Think of all the great WWF Tag Team Champions, the Valiants, the Samoans, the Bulldogs, the Hart Foundation, the Rock and Sock Connection. One tag team title dies tonight.
And there you see referee Nick Patrick locking the cage door. Again, pinfall or both members escaping over the top of the cage to the floor. That's how this match can be decided. No countouts, no disqualifications, obviously, as Bubba Dudley and Matt Hardy starting it out here for their teams. Again, there's not going to be too many surprises that the Dudleys and the Hardys can spring on the other.
Well, you never know. They never fought in a cage before. They've had TLC matches, they've had ladder matches, they've had table matches, but never before had the Dudleys and the Hardys competed inside of a steel cage.
Matt tagging in Jeff, and the Hardys double teaming in their own extreme style. Bubba Ray, and Bubba kicks out at the 1 count. The Dudleys bigger, stronger, maybe more physical than the Hardys, no doubt about that. But the Hardys are so resilient, and they're risk takers. Side slam, and Bubba looking not working by the hour here, looking to end this one early as the tag is made to his alleged half-brother Devon.
Well, why alleged? Do you know Big Daddy Dudley?
No, do you?
Oh, yes, sir, I do. The man was very promiscuous. A male tramp, you might say. And Devon, the pride and joy of Dudleyville.
Nice drop kick by Jeff Hardy, taking down Devon. Another quick tag. Certainly the Hardys, known to make a lot of tags, known to take a lot of chances. And the top of this cage, certainly not immune territory as far as the Hardys, or the Dudleys for that matter, are concerned. No telling where this offense is going to originate as this match progresses. Even though, let's not forget these pinfalls. There's a backslide. Both arms hooked in a near fall.
Close but no cigar, and now Devon.
A lot of strength there in Devon. Manhandling Matt Hardy.
A lot of determination in Devon.
Well, Devon is a gamer, no doubt about it. Certainly, both these teams would love the distinction of being the team that wins this unification matchup that gets put in the history books on this night here on November the 18th here in Greensboro.
And I'll give the Hardys credit here in their home state. I think the Hardys should be unified tag team champions with the exception of one team. That team being Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boyz.
Edge just won his unification match earlier tonight here at the Survivor Series, so he will have his job no matter the outcome of the main event tonight, the 10-man elimination tag. And look at those heavy arms from a man that's north of 300 pounds, Bubba Ray Dudley. Got all that weight, all that mass on Matt Hardy, and there's a tag.
And every pound on Bubba Ray Dudley is mean, malicious, merciless, and ambitious. Ambitious enough to bring back to Dudleyville the first ever unified tag team championship.
Matt Hardy trying to block Devon. Everybody wants their face rubbed in that cage. Cage is very unforgiving, to say the least, and a hard knockdown as Matt Hardy being isolated here by Bubba and Devon, who make yet another tag in their corner.
Talk about the quick tags of the Hardy Boys. How about the quick tag in and out of the Dudley Boys?
They're a great team. Can't take that away from them. Their character may be in question. Their integrity may be in doubt, but their track record speaks for itself. And nice counter move by Matt. Matt Hardy bought himself a little time. Matt is in really no condition to stay in this match. Needs to make the tag as the Duchess of Dudleyville looks on. And there is the tag. And here comes a rested Jeff Hardy. Jeff hammering on Devon on the outside. Jeff better focus on Bubba Ray as Devon came in.
Why does this guy have blue hair?
Why does it cover?
There's one thing I can't stand is blue hair.
Why do you not have any hair?
I'd rather be bald than have hair like that.
Oh, you are.
Reminds me of an old lady from North Carolina. A little blue-haired grandma.
And both and the Hardys now picking it up here. The poetry in motion from one side to the other. And Matt and Jeff, like that fast-breaking basketball team, they want to kick it up here a little bit. And now both Hardys, one picking one side, one picking the other. You can win this match by climbing over the top all the way to the floor. Both members got to do it. And the Hardys are thinking about it. The Dudleys are in hot pursuit.
Well, it's going to take a real leap of faith for the Hardys to win this one. The Dudleys and the Hardys.
A side Russian leg sweep from the top rope. It hurt Devon. I think it hurt Matt Hardy just as much. And look at the Bubba Bomb. The Bubba Bomb. Right off the top turnbuckle.
Will someone pick Jeff Hardy's spleen off the canvas? My God.
And that size advantage of the Dudleys in maneuvers like that, well, gives them such a decided advantage.
And now Bubba's on the move.
Again, pinfalls or escape over the top of the cage to the floor results in a victory in this Unification tag team title matchup. And Bubba, big body slam off the top turnbuckle. And Matt Hardy looking for three. He got two, and a long time two. Back on the assault here. Matt keeping the pressure on Bubba Ray. Count broken up by Devon. And this match has degenerated with all four men basically hanging in the ring. Jeff Hardy still has yet to regain his feet from that Bubba Bomb. And the Bomb. Double team move by the Dudleys, ramming Matt Hardy's head into that steel cage. Jeff Hardy back in the fight. But how much fight can he have left? And Jeff Hardy's like an orangutan.
He's trying to run away. Jeff is trying to run away.
He's trying to win the match. He's like a North Carolina orangutan. He wants to climb out and win this thing.
But one man can win the match. Both members of the team have to escape.
And Jeff finds himself in a bad place with a hellacious landing.
What a rush!
And look at this carnage. Watch this. Look at the quickness of Jeff Hardy.
Look at this. Help me, Bobby. The Dudleys are going to kill me in the cage.
Jeff trying to climb out and do his share for winning this matchup. But look at lying on a prone on the mat is still Matt Hardy. And the Dudleys are signaling for the 3D. This match, quite frankly, right now, it may be just merely academic. The Dudleys certainly in a dominant position here with both Hardys splattered on the canvas.
The alliance is just so damn dominant tonight. And the damn Dudleys are leading the way.
I just asked the Edge. They're very dominant, that alliance group.
One match, and you got to rub it in.
As if you haven't been rubbing it in all night.
Like a great masseuse, haven't I?
That's a hideous thought. I want to go take a shower. And there's a cover and a break up. Matt Hardy breaking it up. It looked like the Dudleys may have gotten a 3 that time. And Devon measuring Matt Hardy. Those high-risk moves have taken it out of the Hardys, and they're going to have a hell of a time getting back in this fight. Unless the Dudleys make some big mistakes, this one is maybe just a matter of time before it's over. And Matt mashed into that cage.
Oh, man, here comes Bubba! Jeez!
Bubba Dudley, 300 plus with a head of steam. Bubba's got a very quick first step. And he planted Matt Hardy in that steel cage.
The killer instinct of the Dudleys have led them 14 times to one tag team championship or another.
And Jeff Hardy, like a human javelin. Folks, look at the impact here. Watch this impact right here on Matt Hardy. That is sickening. And I don't care how you slice it. The human anatomy going to the cage like that, it's going to hurt. And it's going to hurt for a long time. And the Dudleys now, and literally just manhandling and physically dissecting the Hardys, who had a huge home field advantage coming into this matchup. Nothing but vile right hands by Devon Dudley. And it just goes from bad to worse. From Devon to Bubba Ray.
Why are you feeling so sorry for the Hardys? They entered the match, they took the risk backfired. And now the Dudley Boyz. Look at this, they ascend to the top rope. The Dudleys.
And nobody there for Devon. And nobody there for Bubba Ray. So the Dudleys want to play the Hardys game. And that may cost them, certainly cost the Dudleys some momentum. Double clothesline by Matt Hardy. Can Matt and Jeff now get back in this thing? Can they get the Dudleys down at least long enough for Matt and Jeff to escape over the top of the cage, or to catch the quick 1, 2, 3?
Well, it's a nice flurry by Matt Hardy, but he has to shake off the beating that he just absorbed.
Matt Hardy bleeding from the mouth, and there's a neck breaker. Matt looking for the cover. Doesn't have a solid cover. Oh! Perhaps he could feel what was about to take place, and there's a DDT. Matt Hardy bleeding it all with a DDT, the cover, and Bubba Dudley right shoulder came off the canvas just a few inches, and look at this impact. Downstairs goes Jeff. And the Hardys are starting to turn this thing around a little bit. The momentum starting to shift back to the Hardys. Double back body drop, great elevation by the Hardys on Bubba Ray Dudley. And the Dudleys certainly have been resilient in their career. Their success speaks of that.
Now what's this?
Well, the Dudleys tried something earlier. And that should do it right here. It should do it. It's got to be there. And a close near fall. The Hardys trying the high risk. It paid off for them, but Devon Dudley able to stop the count. And now maybe this is the path the Hardys should have thought of just a couple of moments ago. Not to second guess it. Matt Hardy trying to climb out of here. Matt trying to climb up. And Devon there to meet him. And Devon, my God. Matt Hardy's hung up. He's hung upside down there. Matt Hardy's foot is hooked in the top of the cage. Matt Hardy hooked in the top of the cage. He's helpless there.
What's up?
And Devon driving his head below the belt on Jeff Hardy. And look at this. It's like Matt's a human pinata.
At the table?
Matt Hardy.
In a cage?
How you got to get a table in a cage?
If anybody can figure it out, it's Stacy. Oh my God, I'm in love.
With Nick Patrick? I thought that was over.
If he comes along with the package,
What is this? I think she just pickpocketed the damn key, and she did.
Yes, she did. Oh, the Duchess of Dudleyville. She's so resourceful.
Yeah, nothing like a irrefutable official, huh? That's confident officiating. Nick Patrick still don't know what's going on. The door's open. He's got the only key, and he ain't figured it out yet. This is very personal because the Dudleys not only want to beat the Hardys, they want to beat the Hardys and drive the Hardys through a table for good measure. And here comes the 3D. It's going to be no, it's not over. Matt Hardy intercepted Bubba Ray. Jeff was able to put the brakes on and avoid the 3D, but that table is still sitting in the ring in this Unification Tag Team Championship match. And now Matt Hardy climbing up. Can he nick it this time? Matt trying to climb down. And Bubba Ray frantically trying to pull Matt Hardy back in the cage. And Matt lashing out with right hands from startling that the top of the cage got to be 20 feet off the floor here. And there went Bubba Ray. Matt Hardy is out of the cage. We need one more. Jeff, one more Hardy out, and this one's over.
Oh, this is going to backfire on the Hardy Boys. What a mistake by Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy is all alone in the cage.
Jeff going for the cover. Just got to get out of the ring. Just got to climb out. He's cat quick as Jeff Hardy.
Oh, what a mistake. What a huge mistake. Jeff Hardy's alone with Bubba Ray and Devon.
Jeff Hardy fighting for his life. His brother Matt has successfully escaped the cage.
His brother Matt has abandoned him.
I don't think that's not the case at all. And Devon tasting that steel cage, and it don't taste like chocolate. And look at Jeff going underneath the table. Jeff climbing on the top. Jeff to get out of here, and both feet touch. The Hardys have done it. They've come home to North Carolina. Matt is encouraging his brother to come on down. The Hardys have won it.
Oh no! Look at this! Jeff Hardy can't resist! He can resist everything but temptation!
No, what the hell? Jeff, don't do this! No! Get it off! My God! Jeff Hardy could have crawled down the cage, and this match would be over. But Jeff could not resist the swanton from the top of the cage on a prone Devon Dudley.
The biggest mistake of the night so far is by Jeff Hardy.
And Matt's on the outside, trying to climb back in. But it's too late.
The Dudleys have made history.
The winners of this bout and the undisputed tag team champions, the Dudley Boyz.
The Dudley Boyz have unified the WWF and WCW tag team titles.
I respect the passion of Jeff Hardy. But quite bluntly, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Hardy made an error in judgment there. Jeff should have climbed right over the top of the cage and joined his brother on the floor, and this match would have been over. But Jeff could not resist that swanton from the top of the cage, and he found nothing but wood and canvas, no Dudley in sight.
Jeff Hardy can resist anything but temptation, and in my opinion, this establishes Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boyz, as the greatest tag team in history, period.
Well, there you see that as the EMTs tend to Jeff back in the ring here, this is the closing moments of the match. Jeff could have climbed over the top, got down the floor, but he couldn't resist. Jeff Hardy could not resist that adrenaline rush to execute a swanton from the top of the cage. But as you see, there was no body on body. It was body on wood and canvas, allowing the Dudleys to score the 1-2-3. And it lead in the ring, and is certainly concerned, as everyone should be. That was one of the most hellacious, high-risk moves that I have ever witnessed, and I've seen a lot of them, matter of fact, in this Coliseum. And
hey, I hate to see any athlete down, even a WWF athlete. And it was a great, great move by Jeff Hardy, but it backfired. And the
You're really compassionate, aren't you?
I'm telling the truth. Hey, listen,
You really are.
I have a little bit of compassion in my body.
Of course.
Somewhere.
Where is it?
Lift this cage up.
My wallet.
Here's another look at it. Jeff just could not resist.
And I'd like to find a compassionate female to share it with me.
And there
Wow.
you see, man, the human anatomy just got smacked in that wood and on that canvas.
Jeff blew it.
The table was disintegrated. I hope that this young man's body was not.
Tell the story. Jeff Hardy blew it for Lita, for his brother, and for the WWF. And the Dudleys are the greatest tag
This
team
kid needs medical attention. That's the story here.
of all
Not
time.
your BS.